Hey, woodworker, what's up? Hey, Dallas the Nerd, what's happening? How you doing? All right. Hey, Pixie Knickers, how you doing? What's going on? What's good? What's happening? How's everybody's morning going so far? When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees, I'm gonna take you there. Little Madonna. So we're gonna do the restringing process this morning. Hey, Randy Rhodes, what's up? Nice. Good for you, Dallas. How was the sermon this morning? Hey, from Grace. Pixie, look, it's Amazing Grace. Back with the Amazing Larry. Hey, Grace, you never answered me about what the Amazing Larry does exactly. We're gonna restring. We're gonna restring it for everybody. I'm gonna take you through the whole process of what I go through when I change my strings. So that should be fun and games for all, right? Be the most fucking boring boring stream of all time. Okay, well, I'm glad you're gonna find it really cool. I think we should wait for more people to get into the room. In the meantime, yeah, let's do that. Okay. In the meantime, I can sit up here with the guitar and tell you guys. You guys should have something like this or put together something like this. It's just like something that you might get at like a craft store, right? Or, I mean, you could use a tackle box that you might get at Walmart or a fishing store or whatever, too. But, like, on top, all this shit is secure in. So there's earplugs, there's picks, there's a screwdriver, there's fuses in here, there's odds and ends up top. I have a couple tools as well up here. So like, this is for your truss rod for your Gibson guitar. Here's another Gibson tool that's got a bunch of all kinds of crazy Allen wrenches and other kinds of shit. I have some matches just in case, because you never know. And like I said, earplugs, fuses. Excuse me, when I say fuses, I mean for your amplifier. Like there's, you know, slow blow fuses. In case you should ever need that. Whatever, yeah. Extra parts. But inside, okay, you should have more tools, glue, Luthier's Choice oil, you know, maybe a flathead Phillips and regular, needle nose pliers and maybe a regular pliers. Here's your flathead. The Luthier's Choice oil, that's fretboard conditioner. Buzzkill, in case you need that. I don't know why, but whatever. And then below, I have strings, spare strings, spare tubes, and I keep spare Velcro for my pedal board just in case I need that. And I keep extra patch cables. I even have an extra non-used Swamp Frog guitar slide in here in case I would need that. I have power tubes. I have preamp tubes. I have rectifier tubes. I have anything and everything should the worst happen out at my gig. That's the point of having this. So you take it with you, you put it in your trunk, and you go to the gig. And if anything should go wrong, you just go in your toolbox and grab whatever you need. But you can have it there in case of emergency. That's the point. So whenever I restring my instrument, I go in there. I get everything out. I get my guitar polish, my fretboard conditioner. Got my pack of 9 strings. That's what we're going to put on the SG Junior. Got my new Gibson polish cloth. It's a genuine accessories, all right? So this, we're not fucking around. And I'm going to use my Will Cut Guitars polish cloth on my fretboard. And a couple other things we need. Pliers. String winder. Because I'm not going to sit there and turn it forever. Okay. So, the whole process should take about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. I do need one more thing. And that is a scissors. And once we go through tuning this up, or I should say, once we go through restringing it, we'll plug in and tune up. It's all part of the process. Okay, well, we're in luck. We have 6 strings in the pack. So, that's cool. All right. Back in my day, we didn't have a polished cloth. We had to use our sleeves. All right, old man. Simmer down. Yeah, I get that sometimes, Dragon. That's not out of line. And I'll take it as a compliment because got this guy right here on my guitar strap. Hey, bub, want a piece of me? Get over here, Cyclops. I'm not through with you yet, bub. Thanks, Grace. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're laughing, Pixie. Okay. You want them? I'll sell you each of them. That one for 10 grand and that one for 10 grand. How's that? You cool with that? Because I am. And you best believe if I do sell them, that's exactly what I'm going to sell them for. Those 2 posters for sure. I have an original Chewbacca mug from the original first film that I got. That's cool. And probably the 30th anniversary mail away rocket firing Boba Fett figure. When they did the anniversary back in, I think it was 2012 for The Empire Strikes Back. So, pass that one. They did it for the 30th. It was this. Here. Check this out. So that was a sticker that were on figure packages. And you did like you did. And mailed away for it. Same as I did when I was a kid. It was fun as shit. You want to see the Boba Fett? Alright. What's in Larry's Darth Vader case? Holy shit, he has a Darth Vader case? Yeah. And it's filled. Shall we see what's in it? Let the Wookiee win. I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win. Here it is. Gotta find that. Found it. Why did I find it so fast? Oh, because I'm an anal retentive bastard. You guys want to know what the real one a real one of these just sold for? Because there was a real one that went up on the market. Here we go, folks. Dud. Just like in the movie. There we go. Not bad, right? I wish they would have like cut this shit off and just made this tip a little bit smaller. Like, why does this have to look like the top of somebody's dildo? Sorry. I mean, it's just like wrong looking. Like, dude, why do you have a dildo sticking out the back of your tit? Oh, it didn't shoot off well. Maybe you got a little too excited. But psh. Oh, it's common with rocket firing of men your age. So that's it, folks. That's the rocket firing Boba Fett from the 30th anniversary Empire Strikes Back. I still have the mail. I still have the box in the bubble, the card back in the bubble in the white mailer, because you could remove him pretty easily. Shooting blanks, you got it. We will test it on Captain Solo. All right, well, we can look in the Darth Vader case some other time. All right. How much did the real one sell? The real rocket firing Boba Fett just went for a little over $1 million. Sold at auction. That's how insane they are right now. Steve Sansweet, the owner of Rancho Obi-Wan, he has 2 of them. And I can tell you, I know that I think one of them he paid below 6 figures. So somewhere probably between like 20,000 and maybe 50,000 once upon a time. And then the other, I don't know. The other I think was more costly. All right. So look, the first thing I do when I restring my guitar, besides getting out all my shit, I've got my strings, got my string winder, got my pliers, got my polish cloth, got my fretboard cloth. Do not use the same cloth to polish your guitar and polish your fretboard, all right? Use 2 separate cloths. Use a body cleaner, polish cleaner. use fretboard conditioner. Okay? You want to condition your fretboard. You want that fucker to last. You don't want it to dry out. I mean, and I live in a very dry climate. Okay. So the next thing I do is I'm going to take off all the strings except for my low E. You'll see why in a minute. You can't keep doing what? Oh, okay. Make your own account, Grace. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm ignoring the room, but just trying to do my thing here. So if I don't shout you out, it's because I'm involved in what I'm doing here, and you guys wanted to see this, so you're seeing it. And I do line up the posts a certain way to make sure that the hole is facing me. It's facing this way. So that way when I stick in the new string, it just goes right in very easily. I don't have to fight with it. Why the pliers? Cut off the post ends. That's why. And also, too, sometimes it's hard to grab these. And you gotta play like Operation. You know, the game by Milton Bradley that you played as a kid? Although, I've got a copy of it in my chest. Yeah, that's right. I have a copy of Operation. But I don't have very steady hands, so I never play it. Because I always hit the buzzer. Dang! Fucking Operation. One down. Now, I'm sure that some of you out there are being like, man, this guy's like kind of unconventional with the way he's changing his strings. You betcha! Okay, that one I didn't have to play Operation on. Look who's back. Guess who's back? Oh, Pixie, we gotta play sometime. You'll probably kick my ass. Because I suck. I always hit the buzzer, like I said. Okay, so obviously I switched sides there. Gonna do the hash strings now. Gonna remove them. Ash, what's up? Dude, are you excited for the new Alien series on FX? Anybody? Anybody excited to see that in a few weeks? Hey, Death, I figured out what you mean. There's another blues lick that I can show you for triplets. I thought about it. I had a brain fart about it, and I had to think about it for. After I got off stream, I realized, oh yeah, I actually do. There's the one lick I showed you. That's a triplet thing. I'll play it for you faster today. And then there's another lick that's also a blues triplet lick that I know. But that's a Stevie Ray Vaughan thing. The first one, like I showed you last night, was like from Eric Clapton, Derek and the Dominoes. Have you ever loved a woman? Sorry, I was looking for the string winder. I saw Timothy Oliphant on Seth Meyers, and Seth was asking him, because he plays the android in the series, apparently. And Timothy Oliphant was just like, dude, I gotta know, was your like eyebrows a thing with your wife when you would go home? And he's just like, well, I'm not gonna lie, dude. He's just like, they were on for a couple months. He's just like, this series was like kind of a big deal. um, so kind of funny. Oh, you're rewatching all the old Aliens? That's cool. Oh, I did go see Superman. I did not like it. Um, I'm one of those idiots. Dude, I liked Henry Cavill and Man of Steel so much better. Um, I just, I just thought Zack Snyder made a better Superman movie, and Zod's such a great villain, and the guy who played Zod is a great actor. Um, and I just thought the Zack Snyder film was just a well done film. I mean, I'm not a huge Zack Snyder fan. Um, I thought Justice League or whatever it was terrible. Um, and but I liked Sucker Punch. I liked The Watchmen. I think when he does do a good film, he does make a good film. All right. Get rid of my string excrements here. Okay. Now, what do I want? Okay. So what's everybody up to today? Well, maybe one day death. We'll see. All right. So now basically I just take my polish cloth. I don't polish last. I kind of polish as I go. And after I polish the body a little bit, I will move on and polish the fretboard. I don't take a lot, but you want to spray it on the cloth. Don't spray this shit directly on your guitar. It's not good for it. And what I do is I just look for the areas where I have the most wear and I see the most dust, and I just take care of those areas. I mean, I generally polish the whole thing, but I hit those areas first before I do other things. That's all right, man. You're going to a concert? Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which, for the record, is a lot. Okay, so once I've used the polish side, I flip the rag over and then use the dry side and go back over the guitar. My heart's on fire. I've never seen Coldplay. I'm not a fan, actually. I know, blasphemy, right? I don't get it personally. Hey, Tatiana, I'm sorry. Excuse me. How are you this morning? Okay. So she's polished up, right? Looks nice and shiny. Yay! Almost looks like a new guitar. So what was the purpose of leaving one string on? Anybody know? Thanks, Pixie. Everybody give it up for Pixie for requesting She Talks to Angels. That short killed the other day. Or was that was yesterday? Thank you. Pixie, you know what? I tried recording a short She Talks to Angels short, maybe about like 6 months or I don't know, longer ago, and it fell on total deaf ears. And it was very similar to what I played in that short. Cool. Bella Rain just hearted me on one of my things that I posted on. She's really good, guys. If you haven't checked out Bella Rain, she's a really great guitar player. She's young. She plays like Grateful Dead shit. Anybody seen that? Oh, you're answering so I don't warp the necks. Actually, I leave the one string on there to hold my bridge in place while I do everything else. So this does not move. Savvy, as Captain Jack would say. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Savvy? Fretboard conditioner time. Alright, let's get to it. Strong stuff. No, seriously, what you want to do is you want to take, now you can loosen your low E, move it off, take it out of the nut, move it off the board. So now your board is, holy shit, I have a lot of fret wear on here. All right. I need to get down to Tucson and see my my tech and have him level and recrown my frets. Shit. Okay. I don't do that myself. I take it to my technician, which you should do too. Because if I did my own fret work, man, this guitar would be a fucking disaster. What you want to do is you want to take a drop of this or 2 drops and put it on each fret. You can always go back and add more, but I generally like to squeeze out a dot. He said squeeze out a dot. Believe us. You're squeezing out a dot of fretboard conditioner per 1 fret. And yes, do the last fret. Don't cheap out. Now, you can either take your index finger, I prefer not to, or you can take your polish cloth and rub it in. Oh, Pixie, can I answer that for you? Ash, are you hitting on Pixie Knickers? Behave yourselves. Okay, it's looking like this when we start. Wait till you see when I'm done. And I'll tell you what, if your fretboard's really dry, it's going to eat up the conditioner really quick. It's just going to go, it's going to suck that up. It's going to suck up that moisture. Ow! So hot. Want to touch the hiney? Did I just say that out loud? Oh, shit. Fucking Adam Sandler. All right. Shampoo is better. Conditioner is better. You guys ever watch Billy Madison? I say once in a while I like to put on stupid, really stupid movies. And giggle my mofo ass off. Why? Because I can. Cleaning the fretboard, yes I am. Cleaning the fretboard the best I can. Yes, I also make up little funny tunes while I do shit. Quit! It's quit staring at me, Swan. I'll be your snack pack. Ew! Back to school to show Dad that I am not a fool. So now this is what it looks like. That's pretty gross. That's all dirt from me playing for months. Because I've been a bad boy and haven't changed the strings. Okay. There was one thing I wanted to polish last. That's the headstock. I really should take the truss rod cover off and give it a crank, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to say, Dave, anybody, that's cool, Death. I was just about to say, anybody looking forward to Happy Gilmore 2? Now that it's making the rounds in the preview world? I think it comes out, like, very soon. You think that guy has a good time going to work every day? You bet your ass he does. I'm telling you right now, he works with all his buddies. He has the best time going to work. You know, that's the thing, man. Like if if I got an offer to like go out on the road, like someone was gonna give me serious money and be like, "Hey, I want you to, you know, put Larry Soulcactus together," I would seriously be like, "Fine, give me a budget where I can hire my friends so that they can quit whatever they're doing and come work for me. Give me that budget and I'll do it. Otherwise, fuck it, I don't want to do it." But if I can play with some of my friends or all of my friends, yeah, I'll do that. Because then it makes it fun for me. I think that was my biggest issue with Soulcactus. It just wasn't fun for me. I think it was fun for other people. It just wasn't fun for me. Because I had to run the show all the time. But if somebody was willing to do that, then I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Okay, so here's the other thing I do. When I'm putting on a new string, I will measure. It's going to be kind of hard to show, but what I will do is, here's where the string is going to go. I'm putting in the A string, but I'm going to measure past to the D post, and this is where I'm going to grab it for slack. And I'm going to string it with this much slack. So when I put it in, into the post, and then I bend it like that, so that it now has this crease in it. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyways, turns the string into a little lightning rod. But then you've got it like it's set, so you can start winding. That's the point of having this. So what I like to do is I like to go up over the post string once. So wind above the string on the post, and then go below it on the twist. And the strings should go right counterclockwise. I mean, you tighten clockwise, but you're winding, you know, counterclockwise. You're winding to the left. So, because if you wind your string to the right, you're doing it backwards. So then I went under the string here. I went underneath this. Now I can tighten. I can pull back my right hand, make sure that it goes underneath it again. Okay, I'm set. And I'm just going to make sure that that's in the right place before I really tighten it up. Yeah, it's good. It's riding over my magnet. And I just bend this up. Take my pliers. Cut down as far to the post as I can and snip. So it's clean. That's the end result. Everybody can see that? Yeah, I saw Chubb's son will be in it, man. That's hysterical. So everybody good on that? There's another video up that I saw, like, maybe from Gibson or whatever, or another tech demonstrate the proper way to do it. I don't do it properly. That's the way I do it. You can do it however you want, but this is kind of like the way that I learned. And it has served me good for my 41 years. Okay. Tony, how do you go in the suit? Right like that. I don't listen to Dream Theater, Milo. How often do I do this? Right now, I'm embarrassed to say that this is like probably the first time in like several months. And when I say several, I'm gonna say like 6. Because I'm not playing anymore. Because of my severe carpal tunnel syndrome. So I don't really have to change strings like I used to. I can decide when I want to do them since I don't break strings. Like, my touch is pretty light, so I don't really break strings anymore. That's the pros to developing a light touch. It may sound heavy to you guys when I'm hitting the strings, but it's really not. It's really what you're really hearing is the gear. There once was a man who had a string. He shoved it right through the peg. Mrs. Mel's going to show you how to work the saw. You slice it, you dice it, you cook it, you clean it, you cook it. Whoa. Yeah, that didn't go over well. What are you doing, man? You trying to make me look bad in front of my people? There we go. I wish I had pixie dust. Damn. I guess I'm drinking from the wrong coffee cup today. I drank from Tinkerbell yesterday. I got Pooh Bear today. Winnie the Pooh, Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh. Chubby little stuff. I'm sorry, I like Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm also fond of Schoolhouse Rock, and I'm sorry they took it off the air because clearly the children need it now more than ever. Thanks, Pixie. I appreciate that. Rock the coin right into the slot. I gotta hear something that's really hot. How do I measure the third post when I'm restringing it? The D string? It's about 1 inch. So you take it, and it's about the end of the headstock right here. That's where you would leave your slack to. That's the measurement. When I can say it's about an inch, that's how you know I've done this like a bazillion times. So again, we're going up over the string and then bringing it back down underneath. So you'll want your index finger there to help you guide when you're winding your string. And if you're doing it right, there shouldn't be a problem. Look at that. Knit 1 Pro 2. I got a new string and so do you. Alright. That's the old switcheroo. Hey, Guitar Hero 27. What's happening? Is Amazing Larry still here, Pixie? Or did I lose her? Did she open up her own account? Round and round we go. Till we drop. Until we stop, nobody knows. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Yeah, I didn't mean to ignore her. I'm just like doing my thing here. And I can only like read so many comments and do this at the same time. Because I need a little bit concentration. So I don't have another set of 9s around here. And I don't feel like going to Guitar Center either. But I will go because I would like to give you guys some reports on those Epiphone guitars that you asked me about. You know, it's good for me to keep up on the shit, even though I'm not selling it anymore. I never sold Epiphone or Gibson or Fender, but I like to know what's going on and who's doing what. Have I been drinking? Yes, coffee. Why, John? Have you been drinking? Most people start a conversation with saying, "Hi, how are you?" There we go. All right. You're probably wondering, like, why doesn't he keep playing, like, any kind of music while he's doing this or whatever? Copyright strike. Yeah, 2 words for you. Copyright strike. That's why. Although I could play my own album, but they'd probably fucking copyright strike me against my own shit. And I don't need that, man. This one time at band camp, well, somebody asked me to do this last night, although I don't think that they're here. Yeah, we can change it. We can change by removing you, man. How about that? Bye-bye. I guess John Dick will no longer be a thing in this room this morning. Oh, well. So, here's to that. Hey, Patricia, how are you? I'm sorry. How often do I do this Guitar Hero 27? Apparently once every 6 months. I used to do it. Did I miss somebody, Pixie? Who's Felicia? Or is Patricia Felicia? You change strings every 2 months? That's good, man. I mean, ideally, if you're playing, the rule of thumb is this: if you're playing for, a couple hours every day with your guitar, you should be changing your strings probably once a month. That's the rule of thumb. That's what I learned in high school from my instructor. And the guy never led me wrong. Except for maybe one time. When I was playing 8 hours a day, I would just change them at the beginning of a gig, which was probably like once a week. But again, I was playing 8 hours a day. I'm talking about 2 hours a day for a month and saying you should be changing your strings. There we go. Okay. All right. Can put away our tools. And our stuff back. Okay, not sure where I put that. Oops, sorry guys. Okay. So again, guys, if you don't have something like this to put supplies in to take with you in your car, get something. Get something at a craft store or a fishing store. So either some kind of, craft box or tackle box, something like that. You can put your extra stuff in: strings, picks, slow blow fuses for your amplifier, polish cloths, tools you might need, anything and everything that could happen at a gig. Think about it. Put that into your box. I said put that into your box, baby. Yeah, just store it up there. Pretend it's like your little, Felix the Cat bag of magic tricks. Anyways, anytime I go out to a gig, I bring that box with me. Okay, so Humpty Dumpty is now back together. Whew. That doesn't sound good. We're gonna tune it up. And he's cooking it up. I'm not going to drop you, Pixie. Are you drinking? Yeah, I'm drinking. Dude. That might help. I just wanted to do that to be annoying. I was going to say that sounds really sharp. That's more in the ballpark. Okay, so I basically tuned up the guitars somewhat. What I'm going to do now is take my strings and stretch them out. So what I will do is I will take them with my fingers and I will yank on them all the way down to the nut and back, and do that 2 or 3 times until they're all stretched out and I don't have to retune again. That's the purpose of doing this. If you're not doing this, do it the next time you change your strings and tune up. After you've done your initial tuning, stretch out your strings, retune. Then you'll be like, oh damn, I don't have to change this after a few songs. No, you don't. It's called work smarter, not harder. snappers, Ralph. Look at those snappers, Ralph. Sorry, that's from Romancing the Stone. A film with Danny DeVito and Michael Douglas. Hey Alicia, hey Teese, hey Rock Fan. Who should apologize to people? I know I've showed them on how bad I can fuck up, Rock Fan. I appreciate the lightning bolts though. Thanks, Pixie. Is Anthony here? Oh, Alicia, yeah, I can, yeah. Hey, Drippy. I was looking for, hey, Sandra, sorry I missed you. Obviously, I missed a lot of people. Harmony, hello. Sorry, why not? Thank you, I appreciate that, why not? Ash. Woodworker, I was probably talking about both. Hey, Jeffrey. I'm just Mark. I don't know what you mean, Les Paul or Epi. Les Paul or Epiphone? I think you mean Epiphone or Gibson for Les Paul. Bonnie, no, if you're still here. Sorry, Patricia McKean. Okay. Okay, well, dude, if I'm kind of a bit annoying, you don't have to fucking be here. How's that? Asshole. Fireball. How do I get that tone? Which tone specifically? The one just coming out right now? Yeah, well, we don't have to worry about these anymore. He's gone. So it's all good. It's just the amp. The Sword SDR Tremolo with Soulcactus mods. With the reverb on. I don't have anything else on at the moment. The Soulcactus mods are a 110 Jensen P10R with a Alnico magnet. And it's powered by, or using a EL34 power tube instead of an L6. Those are the Soulcactus mods to the Sword STR Tremolo. It's not listed on the website, but if you go to Sword Amps and you email them, hey, I want a Sword STR tremolo with Soulcactus mods, he'll understand what you mean and he'll build it for you. I don't know what the cost of it is, and I don't get any kind of kickbacks for it. What I do get is a crispy high five. And thanks, dude. You're welcome, man. Honestly, Fireball, I've played Sword amps since about 2008. And if I'm not playing a Sword, I'm playing my own signature amp that was made by Victoria Amp Co. You know, I've been playing boutique amps since probably 95. 95, 96, right in there is when I started making the switch over. I think maybe in 96, I started buying Matchless and Victoria, I believe, in 96, yeah. And those were the amps that I used for a considerable amount of time. And then I would go out and gig with the Matchless amplifiers, and it was just like there was too much neon and shit in bars, and it would come through the amplifier. And when I'm using like a Marshall style type of amp like the Clubman 35 is, it was just too much. I'd get too much noise going through the amp, so I'd have to play through like, you know, a Fender Tweed type style amp, which was the Victoria stuff. So that's what I switched to. That was probably about maybe not, I don't know, it might have been midway through promoting my Meeting You record, as far as like playing gigs and stuff go, where I made that switch. I know I was going into the summer and I had like, you know, 2 gigs every week, and I just like I couldn't deal with having that amplifier situation going into the summer, so I had to do something about it. So I just got a Tweed Deluxe from Victoria. I wasn't gonna pay to get a vintage amp and have the headaches, because I don't like headaches. Thanks, man. Overdrive tone, that's just like a flip of the switch. See? It's not perfect. But had I not stretched out those strings, I would have already had to done this by now. Okay, guys, I think that's going to conclude the Sunday morning stream. But maybe I'll be back either in the middle of the afternoon or towards the end of the afternoon for the next stream. But if you want to support me and support the channel, please subscribe if you're new. Please hit the like button. And if you want to help me out, you can buy a sticker or super sticker in stream. That money goes directly to me. Most of it anyways. Or you can go to my Patreon page, which is listed in the description below. There's a link, Patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus. You can buy my music there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is below. Or just go to Instagram and put in Larry Soulcactus in the search. I'll come up. Beautiful, right? So, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the restringing process with the SG Junior today. And I'll be back later for jams, queries, and answers, all right? Be cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you, yeah? All right. Love you. Thank you. Bye.